Fowls. Okay. I'll be back out. Wait, no, wait. Wait. Stay. Stay. Okay. Come. Go, 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 go. Okay, what am I looking for here? Okay. Come on, watch out. Go. I'll meet you in the front. I'll meet you in the front. No, watch out. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Because I want to clean up the front area. So. Here we go. Anyways, how you guys doing? Oh shit. My bad. Ciao, buddy. Ciao. Rainy day here in Paraguay. Not much going on. Just got done with the sales calls and all that. Not a very active day though. Just chilling here. Cleaning up a little bit. Anyways, let me know who's on here. Man, the streets are really... Oh, shit. You guys can probably tell. Streets are pretty flooded today. I'm glad I did most of my stuff. The other couple days. Soccer field is pretty flooded too. But yeah, I don't really have a topic today. Just nearing 2,000 subs, so that's cool. I reached 1,000 February? And I don't do YouTube every single day. I definitely don't do YouTube every day. So like if I made this like my full-time career, like from the beginning, it certainly wouldn't work. But with time, we'll see. Anyways, here I am. Yeah, and if you guys follow me on other social media, I got a boxing bag in the back now. I've been lifting a little bit with some dumbbells I have as well. So yeah, getting at it. And I've stayed away from alcohol for about a week here as well. Nicholas or Nicolas, what's up, man? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just try and change up little by little here for the better. Taking care of life and trying to stay away from poison. Feel me? But yeah. So anyway, what's up? What's up, DJ? Kimochi. Hello, hello. I'm just here. I'm just cleaning. I'll turn the other way quick while I clean this area. Yeah, not doing much. Just chilling. The sun. Well, there's not really much sun today. Yeah, not much sun. Pato Paraguayo. Hola. Hola, amigo. ¿Qué tal? La primera vez que yo te veo en el canal. Yo soy Ryan. Un gusto. Yo nací acá en Paraguay, pero toda mi vida yo viví en los Estados Unidos, pero soy paraguayo de sangre y estoy viviendo acá en Paraguay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're in Encarnacion. Yeah, we got a lot of rain here. Streets are flooded here. So, yeah, normal Paraguay stuff. You know. Hola, Barcy Jimenez. ¿Qué tal? Hey, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. 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 Go away. Go play. Yeah. Soy Paraguay, Villa del Rosario. Villa del Rosario. Yo no ubico, pero voy a ver en el mapa después. ¿Está ubicado en zona central? ¿O me equivoco? Yeah, estoy limpiando un poco. But yeah, you guys, it's the life. About to get to 2,000 subscribers, so otherwise I don't really have a topic. I guess one of the topics could be that it's the first time in a long time that I've not drinking. I know it's sad to say, I know, but that's just the reality, you know. And you know, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I got a boxing bag in the back. I can show you guys. Chico, what's up? And yeah, if you guys want to know where to get boxing bags, just let me know. There's really cool dude who sells them down here, and he actually makes his own pro gloves. So I wanted to support a local who makes sick ass gloves for boxing. So anyways, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna chill out for a second here. But yeah. Chill night. Flooded streets, calles inundadas. Yeah, but it's all good. There's one of my buddy's friends over there. Okay, I guess I'm doing a Q&A. I didn't know I could do this. So, yeah, if you guys want to ask me something, I'll answer. Si me quieren preguntar algo, respondo. Pueden comentar. MVT Cracker, what's up, man? Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, I haven't been going live too much, but I'm starting again, cause I'm starting a sobriety kick, man, and I'm just focused on like everything, you know. And I got a boxing bag in the back now, and so I'm starting training, not to like compete, just to get in shape, you know. But I love my boxing bag. Aileen, hey, how's it going for you, man? Here in Paraguay, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Congrats, role model for real. I'm not the best role model, man, but I'm trying. I'm gonna try to be a better example for people, cause I was just acting a fool, even kind of recently. So I'm getting back into becoming on boxing mode and beast mode, man. Cause that's what I used to be, man. I used to be all about training and, you know, diving into that. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm not the biggest runner, and if you guys know, it's not exactly the best place to run here in Paraguay, especially where I live. Like, you know, I guess I could, but ideally I like to run at night, and that's not a really a good idea. Or like early in the morning. But it's the roads themselves, though. But yeah. Oh, what's up? Oh, okay, that's what's up. MVT Cracker. Married May, so it's slowing down. My original plan to move to Paraguay this year, but the goal is still go and get some property, another bank account, etc. Okay, nice, nice, dude, nice. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Yeah, May's Filipino, right? If I remember correctly. I think I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, cool, man. I'm happy for you. Yeah, MVT Cracker, are you the one that lives in Niagara Falls or somewhere in Canada, right? It's been a while, so yeah. Said property is cheap back home uh, for her as well, so now that's an option. Yeah, the Philippines for sure. And well, now that you're married, yeah, you guys are good to actually own property, right? Like together. So that's cool, cause you can't own it outright in Asia as a foreigner. You can here, but not there. Here comes my buddy's friend. He's probably gonna go nuts. You got some snow? Oh yeah, you live close to the falls. You got some snow? That's cool. Yeah, I'm still not missing the four seasons. Well, actually I miss fall and spring, but I don't miss winter though. No, I don't miss a Wisconsin winter. It's kind of cool around the holidays and stuff, seeing some Christmas lights and all that. But then like January and February and March fucking suck in Wisconsin. But honestly, if I were to go back to the States, dude, like I'd be such a different person. So it actually probably wouldn't be that bad, you know, because I know, I knew it. Hey, chill out, man. Hey, hey, he's your friend. No, chill out. Man, this poor dog has a bad leg, man. He's got a bad leg. I feel bad for him. Hell nah. Dude, dogs will do that, dude. Dogs will pee on your tires here. Yeah, dogs will definitely pee on your tires here. So just in case you park your car on the street, I mean, who cares, right? But it's just kind of funny. Yeah, I like spring and late spring and early fall. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and the football season's going, like American football right now. So yeah, that's a fun time. But honestly, that time is just full of drinking, dude, and full of like, if you don't have a good social life or like a solid girlfriend or whatever, those times can kind of suck, bro. Because you're spending too much and you're just doing too much, and like football games or just hanging out at sports bars can like eat up your money and drain your money and all that shit. So like, yeah, I like American football. I like Wisconsin, but it's hard to live in Wisconsin and not be a drinker. Well, okay, I guess, coming from where I come from Madison, I guess, yeah, there's a bunch of like healthy people who don't touch drinks or whatever, but it's not, the crowd that I grew up with, man, my homies and shit, like a good drink. If you guys know me, so just imagine them. um, I miss the steak and empanadas in Asuncion, but I miss the Belgian fries in Amsterdam and carrot cake in Paris. Oh yeah, I bet there's good food in Europe, man. For sure. I'm gonna have to get my selfie stick, man, or my whatever stick. Cause I don't like holding this thing up with my hand. Here, hold up real quick. Later, I'll show you guys the boxing bag if you want to see that in the back. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy the sunset. Well, there's a little bit of sun in the front. Come on. And yeah, man, here, hold up real quick, yes. Get this going here. All right, we're good. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, hit like everyone so we can do better. Yeah, appreciate that for sure. For sure. Dude, this is what's cool about a selfie stick. I don't know what you would call this. I guess, yeah, something like that. But it's amazing for YouTube. Cause I don't like the smart gimbals because they can fuck up really easily. The next thing I'd probably get, even though it's really expensive, are the DJIs. But DJIs are expensive, man. Oh, holy shit, is that a bat? Oh, I think that was a bird. No, that's a bat. Fuck. Oops. Damn, dude, that was scary. Yeah, dude, there's bats. There's definitely bats here. Anyways. Alright, I think we're safe now. I mean, I love bats because they eat mosquitoes, but they're still scary though. Yeah. Yeah, 2K watching 6 likes from what I see, but YouTube can be slow. Yeah, well, the thing is, like my channel too, I just go for whatever I want to do. And educational stuff as well, like to help you guys out. Like the last video I did was like what, top 12 things to know when renting in Paraguay. So I like to do that stuff, but I also just like to talk about what I talk about. And like there's other YouTubers who will just like catch on to trends or talk about residency like 75% of their content, you know, and like that's just not me, you know. So, cause that shit bores me, man. Like, yeah, I guess I could look at all the residency requirements and refresh on like that every single day. But number one, I don't sell that, and number two, that shit would just be boring, dude. So, but I'll have to do at least one residency video at the beginning of 2026, because my last one did pretty well. Because I think like one thing that I have, at least for my channel, is like I don't know how to say this, but I guess kind of people. Well, nah, I don't want to say it that way, but people kind of trust me a little bit more. Because I don't just immediately try to sell stuff. Besides my T-shirts, or besides the shirts that I just made. Besides that, that's pretty much the only thing. Otherwise, I can make like a little bit off a commission if I like refer you guys to different residency services and stuff like that. But besides that, like, you know, I'm just living just a simple life. So, you know, there's some guys who just like from the beginning. I'm not gonna name channels off, but it's just all residency, all business, all pointing you guys to buy something. And that's just not me, you know. Anyways, okay, so yeah, you see bats from time to time in Niagara. Yeah, bats are all around the world. It's just kind of scary when they fly right by your head, you know. But yeah, we have some wild turkeys near the QEW and 7th Street. Yeah, yeah, Midwestern, yeah, turkeys from North America. Yeah, for sure. Um, Here, hold up. I gotta get rid of this thing. All right. I couldn't see anything with that question Q&A thing. Uh, DJ Kimochi. Maybe the people who talked about residency are the lawyers or assistants. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's important. I get it. But like, my whole channel doesn't revolve around that, you know. So, yeah. I probably won't stay live for a while unless you guys want me to talk about certain things. I was just gonna come in and just get some fresh air before the rain starts again. So just thought I would go live. I got the fan blowing on me for mosquitoes, so that's why the fan's right here. But yeah, I guess getting back on topic. Yeah, it's been a while, man, since I've taken at least a week away from you know, liquor and drinking beer or anything really. And so I plan on keeping that up. Plan on just keep training. Uh, yeah, plan on keep just training and just doing more healthy stuff. And just like, you know, especially I like training boxing because it's just practical. It's practical stuff, you know. Yeah, MVT Cracker. I hear you're getting a big AI data center in Paraguay. Yeah, we are. I saw an article. I honestly I didn't read into it, but I did see that. That is true. The Asuncion Times made an article about that, but I haven't read it yet, so I can't really comment on that. Even though I probably should. But yeah. But uh, yeah, man, I'm kind of in a weird spot, weird shadows, whatever. I'm using the street lamp for light. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, I guess it's beneficial. Um, I know the crypto mining stuff can have negative consequences on the environment. I don't know about AI data centers. I'd be interested to know the details. But yeah, you know, and I guess also I would just okay. They said the cheap land, labor, and electricity made sense, but I'm not sure how good the global internet connectivity is. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to look further into that for sure. Um, yeah, for sure. Hmm. Man, what do you want, man? An AI data center probably will take a while in Paraguayan pace. Yeah, probably, man. I don't expect it to pop up overnight. Yeah, I don't expect it to pop up overnight. But buildings pop up pretty damn fast, so I don't know. But it's different than just a normal condo building, you know. But that's something that's going to take major engineering and construction, so very specialized construction. So you know, yeah, yeah, money can move people. Yeah. Well, see, that's the only thing too, man. Like, I don't know, like, so okay. One thing that kind of scares me a little bit is I don't want this place to become Singapore and unaffordable. You know. Now, I don't foresee that happening like too soon. You know, but I mean, not like I can control it. But at the same time, yeah, I want this to remain, for the people who really want to be here. And actually, Adam did a good video on, people just thinking they can come here and just be greedy and think that this is the ultimate investment spot, and you don't have to be here and you don't have to talk to people, and you can just throw money into the country and then to get X amount and back in a couple months or even a year. And it's just people just need to take their time, form relationships. And that's the only thing I would say really. um because if you're too greedy all at once, that can come back to bite you, man. Like, people don't understand Latin America. A lot of this stuff has to work off of a lot of trust and good relationships too. I understand, yes, there's contracts and stuff, I get it. Same all around the world, but at the same time, like, it's not exactly America either, you know. Yeah, the data center in itself changing things. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I don't think that's gonna be like crazy. Like, it's gonna become Singapore overnight or anything. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too fast where, like, not just foreigners but like locals can't keep up either. You know. Again, I think that would really take a lot of time for that to play out. And early adapters are the best. Like, early, getting ahead of the crowd, which all of you guys are pretty much who are following me, um, and looking into Paraguay. But once, like, hundreds of thousands and millions of people want to come here, I'm just really glad I'm ahead of the curve. That's all I'm trying to say. So, and you guys too, for sure. Okay, yeah, the department or the apartments do pretty fast, and a lot of real estate projects around Asuncion. Yeah, let's hope Asuncion will not go into the inland version of Panama City. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't see the data center changing things. I also heard someone or some group is trying to revive the railroad in Paraguay. Yeah, I'd be a fan of that though. I'm certainly a fan of railroads, uh, especially modern ones, like a modern high-speed rail going from like Asuncion to Areguá to San Bernardino to Cacupe to all the way to Brazil and then all the way to Encarnacion. That would be so badass. I think that would be badass personally. I think that that's good infrastructure. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I like it. Hell, even if it's old school, and if you guys have seen old pictures here back in the Strausser days, Asuncion used to have streetcars. Actually looked kind of cool. And I think they're thinking about bringing back streetcars in the historic Asuncion. They couldn't do that all around the city though. That's way too much. But at least in the historic center, they might bring back streetcars. I think. Yeah, there's a border train from Encarnacion to Posadas, Argentina. Oh, okay. Yeah, Canada is apparently planning a high-speed rail project, but they are just at the planning stage. Dude, why? I mean, Canada's failing. I mean, all these failing countries want to be ambitious, but it's like, bro, your fucking people can't even afford food. Well, what are you talking about? All these like fucking projects, you know? I mean, I guess, you know, it's just like rich ass politicians like who can't bring themselves to like. How about we solve the fucking cost of living crisis before we start talking multi-million-dollar projects? You know, that personally, and like in the states, like here, this is an upcoming country. Like, and even locals here arguably have more purchase power than Americans and Canadians. So, you know, like if anything, yeah, I mean, I would do it in a country like Paraguay. Yeah, there's only 7 million people and a handful of foreigners, but I mean, come on, like I don't, I guess if you want to save Canada or save America or whatever, but that's not where my energy is invested personally. Niagara used to have a great streetcar route 70 years ago. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude, streetcars were the shit. Straight up. Like I think what even like Chicago had it. Well, Chicago still has trains. But yeah, cities like looking back at cities in the past, dude, like yeah, they didn't have the insane high rises, but they like kind of looked pretty well together and like and classy. Like they look cities looked classy, you know, with streetcars and like maybe some horses and stuff. But like now it's just every there's a bunch of fucking homeless and drug addicts everywhere and failing infrastructure and breaking down bridges and roads and potholes and you know it's just crazy. At least in the past there was some fucking class. People actually gave a fuck. uh, yeah, we need high speed rail in the jobs. Okay, I get. Yeah, I guess if it's gonna produce jobs for sure. But why can't we just buy it from China or France? Yeah, yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, well, that's the problem with fucking America and Canada and all the Western world too. It's like we have no ability to produce anything anymore. Everything is fucking Chinese or whatever the fuck, you know. And I'm just like, damn, dude. Like we're not. Besides, like what fucking Apple and iPhones, like we're not fucking innovative in anything. And even Apple can't even keep up with AI. I just watched a documentary on it. Like Apple's kind of fucking failing because consumers aren't. I mean, I'm using an iPhone right now, but consumers see the bullshit. You know, the 40% uh, price hike in every single fucking iPhone over the last 2 to 3 years, and there's barely any new features besides a little bit better camera or whatever. You know? Yeah, corruption with oil companies. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just all the Western world has been sold out decades ago. And we're the ones who suffer because of it. So, all these ambitious politicians, like I don't fucking trust anything they say. You know, I'm more likely to believe it here in Paraguay, and Paraguay has a pretty rampant history of corruption too. But that shows you the state of America, though. So, yeah, just had to turn down this fan. Wait, did I turn it off? Just wanted to turn it down. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. The point is the Western world is just fucking up, dude. Like, and like so California, for example, Like they were supposed to fucking finish their high speed rail like what, a decade ago, and they only got it to like a couple cities. But that's the perfect example, you know. So I'm not invested in that personally. So you know, I guess every town and city could try to see what they could do, maybe with federal funding. But I don't, you know, there's almost no federal projects I would believe in anymore. Not in America. But yeah. Anyways, we can get off of that negative ass topic. But bringing something positive, I guess. Okay, yeah. My guess is the theory is China, Asia will only accept U.S. dollars at 20 cents, but will accept currency from the emerging markets at close to $1, so the billions of new people can buy from Chinese workers. Yeah, maybe, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Not like I can really change it. Uh, yeah, but all I know is that the Western world is screwed, man. Literally, the reaction video I just did was the Western world is screwed, you know? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, what do I gotta do tonight? I gotta still cook something. I gotta put out I gotta put out a real video as well. Um, a little bit of training. Yeah. Oh, Aaron, what's up, Ryan? I just had 2 interviews today. Jose Arteaga. One about obtaining Mexican citizenship, and the other being an interview about my personal journey. Oh, nice, dude. Nice, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, I remember you said that, Aaron. Uh, good. I'm glad, man. Proud of you, man. Yeah, we'll talk about that for sure. Hell yeah. I have had that belief since I read Jim Rickards in 2011. Currency Wars. Yeah, we'll see, man. There's a lot of political stuff with that. Yeah, Aaron's very on the internet. Everybody's interviewing Aaron. So that's good, man. Also give you a shout out to Ryan and also talked about my trip to Paraguay. Yeah, nice. We did a solid interview. I know you're gonna like it. Yeah, I'll check it out. Let me know when he posts that. For sure. Yeah. We'll have to do a 3-way conversation one of these times too with Jose. For sure. Whew. Man. I got to bed kind of late last night. I trained pretty late, and then I made something to eat late, and then yeah, so I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to last night. But at least the sobriety thing is good for me, cause yeah, when you drink on top of being tired and all that shit, it's even you know, a double bad idea. So yeah, if you guys are catching up, you know, just in the beginning here, I just mentioned, you know, about a week, you know, no alcohol and feeling good about that. So for sure, I'd love to see more videos on stock trading apps in Latam and properties, and maybe just some walking around or inflation videos. Yeah, yeah, man. Well, I can tell you on the ground here, inflation is hitting Paraguay too. I can see it in the supermarkets. Like it's not. There's a cute dog right here. Hold up. There's a cute dog. It looks like a puppy. Are you a puppy? Chat, chill out. No. Okay, no. No. Come here. Anyways, I knew that was gonna happen, so I had to stop. It's a cute dog though. I think he's a puppy, or like a 1-year-old. But yeah, yeah, inflation. What I was saying is, yeah, I've definitely noticed it on the ground here with food. I think gas prices too, but I haven't got gas because I haven't used my car in a while. Still got to fix this stupid fucking thing. but um, but yeah, it's definitely getting a little bit cheaper. But the good thing about grocery stores here is that there's always a cheap option. You know, there's always a cheap option for everything. There's a cheap option for bread. There's a cheap option for down to tortillas, down to meats, down to everything. So like, for example, like I get a, what do you call it? The rotisserie chickens, right? And they went from 35,000 to 40,000. So that would be $6 to like 675. About a about a 75% difference, right? And I know that maybe foreigners are like, okay, well, whatever, that's not too much, right? But you know, for locals, that you know that every 5,000 or so adds up a lot. So you know, it's just an example. Uh, you know, but like for me, like when I get a rotisserie chicken, like I can turn that into 3 meals. You know, so that's $6. I can easily turn that into 3 meals. Like the way I prepare it, like make enchiladas or like make a, and then I'll whatever I don't use I'll freeze and then I'll use later and throw it in the air fryer and then like mix it up with rice or whatever later. So like I'm really good about using stuff like down to everything. Um, but yeah, I mean getting back to the point though, inflation. Yeah, I've seen it a little bit, but yeah, I mean it's at least here though, like I said, there's always a cheap option. So bread, for example, I got a whole bag the other day. It was like 6,000, which would be what like 80 cents or so. But I'm talking about like I got like 12 rolls or something like that, right? And a lot of times I'll just cut them up and then just throw it in the air fryer and just like have toasted bread, you know. And then I also give it to my dog to snack on during the day too, because it is so cheap. So my dog, if you give a dog here on the street bread, they won't eat it, but my dog will. My dog will eat anything I eat. So yeah, and it's good bread. Like it's like you know, it's especially if you go midday or early in the day, it's like fresh, warm, soft, like bakery bread. Stuff that in the States would cost you so much money. You know? Like in the States, like it's so absurd, man. Like they charge like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 for bread. Fucking bread, dude. You know? It's just like the simplest things in the States are just insultingly high prices. And here, there's always a cheap option for everything, even down to eggs. You know, like so for example, I get 30 eggs at a time here, and I think last time I went is about 25,000. So 7 divided by 2, yeah, 350. 350 for 30 eggs. You know, so and that, you know that's I mean that's unthinkable in the U.S. You know, and I eat eggs every day. You know, so for protein. So you know, I mean, it's just like the states is just fucking outrageous, man. Like People paying $12 for 12 eggs. I mean, that's like I can't do the math right now, but that's got to be like literally 8 to 10 times more expensive than here. Like that's how absurd it is, you know. I mean, somebody else can do the math on that, but you know, it's. I mean, if you put 3.50 for 30 eggs versus 12 for 12 in the states, $1 per egg in the states, or what would it be? 30 cents per egg here? No, less than 30 cents. No, more than 30 cents. But you guys get the picture. So, anyways, okay. Let's see. Yeah, rotisserie chicken. Oh yeah, oh, here. Oh, my bad. I gotta catch up. Yeah, the U.S. dollar definitely fucked up. I'm not gonna get into why, but we all know why. But yeah, it dropped pretty immensely, man. That shit sucks, dude. Like my rent is like $40 more now. Yeah, about $40 more now, just because the dollar took a hit. And everything else, you know, everything else too. But that's just one example. Now, if my place was more expensive, it'd be even more than that. But it went from about 360 to about $400. So yeah, just to give you an idea for that. But yeah. Give me a second. Uh, cheap option for puchero soup too. Okay, yeah, yeah. There, I mean, there's cheap options. Yeah, especially like tomato sauces too. Like that's a random thing, but you use extracto de tomate like for everything, you know. Yeah, and it's super cheap. I mean, you can get the little ones for like what 15 cents here, and in America you can't find even cans of tomato sauce for under $1 anymore. In America, it used to be like 75 cents or something, but I don't know anymore. I haven't been to America in a year and a half, so. Uh, yeah, a rotisserie chicken in Costco is about $9 CAD plus tax. Okay, I guess that'd be kind of similar to here. Yeah, but we're not really a chicken country though. I mean, we're a big beef country. So I just got a big thing of beef the other day, right? And it was a good amount, right? And I only ate breakfast that day, and then I had beef, and it was like 250, but it was a good amount, man. I was like, this would easily be $10 in the states, easily. So 4 times more in the states for sure. Um, yeah, and I just had some tortillas, so I made and just like limes. Like I didn't go extravagant with tacos or anything. Uh, but yeah, that's what I ate the other night. Yeah, that whole meal couldn't have been more than $3. Okay. Um, yeah, I give street dogs some of my chipa. Oh, they'll eat chipa? Sometimes, man. Sometimes they will. But most of the time they're gonna want meat. I mean, if they eat it, they'll eat it. Yeah. Yeah. Aaron says inflation is creeping everywhere across the world. The U.S. is being hit hardest. Mexico is having their fair share of price hikes too. Yeah. The Homestead Journey is a YouTube channel that shows American uh, money. Wait, okay. A regular half sub Jersey Mike's sub with chips and a fountain drink was $15. Damn! Holy shit, that's insane, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, you're in California though. But Jesus Christ, dude, $15? What is that in Guaraníes? That's like 107,000 Guaraníes. Bro, you could get so much fucking food with that down here. And that's a half a sub. Yeah, 107,000 guaraníes. Yeah, you can get so much food with that down here. At least for like 3 days worth, you know? Yeah. But that would just be food though, like not any like any razors or toiletries or none of that stuff, you know. But yeah. Yeah, USD $15 looks like a scam and the portion is small. Yeah, well what do they call that? Sizeflation or something like that? When they lessen the food amount in bags or what they serve you or whatever. Is it sizeflation? I don't know what they call it. Or portion inflation? Your cell bill is 150,000 guaraníes. Yeah, mine's 130, but if it's late it's 142, which would be like less about like 20 bucks. Oh, shrinkflation. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Aaron, I still remember the burger place Simon took us to. I think our onion smash cheeseburgers was the and the fries was about $5 USD plus a beer and a drink. Yeah, nothing compared to back here in California. Yeah, for sure. Empty cracker. Anyways, have a great night. Yeah, yeah. Take care, man. Good to see you again. Internet for my house is 250. Yeah, yeah. I pay 300 here. I get what do I have? I think I have 600 megabytes per second. I have the second fastest option possible. Um, because I hate lagging, and I hate when because some of my YouTube video files can take a very long time to upload. Like at my last place, so I got a more expensive internet option because I need them uploaded fast so I can start my 9 to 5 work without that in the background. So yeah, yeah, Tigo. Yeah, here I have Personal, but I used to have Tigo at my other place. Um, but I'm actually gonna switch off of Tigo phone service though because for some reason when the lights go out, Tigo doesn't work anymore. Because usually I'll immediately connect to my phone if my Wi-Fi goes out, if the lights go out. But for some reason, Tigo, at least around where I live, it goes out too. I'm like, fuck that, dude. That's the only reason I really have it. Because I don't do too much traveling or nothing, like throughout the country all the time. So like it's pretty much backup Wi-Fi at this point. But if it's not going to work in the most critical moments, well, I'm just going to hop on to Personal. So I got to get on that this month and make the change here. Yeah, hit like. It's still at 6 likes for my view. Oh, I'm at 10 likes, man. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Eso que se escucha es una cigarra. Sí, creo que sí, es una cigarra. It's a cicada in the background. In the over here somewhere. Yeah. Porque tengo una canchita enfrente de mi casa. Um, DJ Kamochi, I wonder which kind of Paraguayan will go to the West Coast and watch the World Cup matches at the stadium. Dude, that's yeah, that's the rich, the famous, and trust fund and nepo babies, honestly. Um, and some people, like I have a cousin on the national team. I don't know if you guys know that, but but so like I know people who have made it, off of their hard work, in sports. But a lot of people are rich here because of generational wealth. Like I would say probably like 90 to 95% here who are rich, who you see are rich off of generational wealth here. Um, and then yeah, like maybe 5 to 10% like are, I don't know, maybe super gifted in entrepreneurial stuff or famous soccer players, but it's not the majority, man. I don't know if you guys agree who have been here to Paraguay, but at least that's how I see it. Uh, yeah, I have a co-working office that has a super fast Wi-Fi. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got faster Wi-Fi here. My phone lags sometimes because I read why. I had to download, or no, I had to delete the app on YouTube because I use YouTube all the time. And then I also have to restart my phone before I go live. So that's why I'm not lagging right now. At least I don't think I am. But other times when I went live recently, I have been lagging for sure. Um, yeah, Paraguay is versus USA in Group D. Yeah, yeah, that'll be crazy, man. I mean, obviously, I'm all for Paraguay, obviously. JPG. Dude, if Paraguay beats the USA, I'll be so proud, man. I don't give a fuck if I grew up in the USA. I'll be so proud. I mean, that's so wild, dude. If a country of 7 million can beat out a country of 340 million, like one of the smaller countries in the world just beating one of the powerhouse of, like, at least population wise. I know the USA isn't really a soccer country, but still though, that'll be like a that'll be like a miracle on ice kind of moment. Yeah, a buddy of mine moved to Altamira, Suruvi'i, a 30-meter mono ambiente, so basically a studio. But look at the amenities; it's insane for 3 million guaraníes a month. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Studios you can get really good prices on studios here, renting those for sure. And yeah, some of the amenities, man, like are great. And I like having the house for space and exclusivity, living in a house. But dude, I'm telling you, I gotta do a lot of keep up shit. Like, I know it may look like not a lot to you guys, but I have to do all this weed whacking, pulling weeds and stuff. That's what I was doing the other day, in like almost 100-degree weather. Yeah, I know that I could, hire out for this stuff, but I already bought my weed whacker and I need to get use out of it. And so, and honestly too, like it kind of makes me respect my own house and my own space and like what it takes just for upkeep. And down the line, I may hire out for some of this stuff because it's not too much, but at the same time, like I just want to know what it takes, just doing it by myself. But I also do have a dog too, and my dog loves this place. He just does laps around the house like whenever he's outside. I don't even know where he's. Oh, he's right here. He's right here right now. But anyways, I kind of did it for him too, man, because I've been cooped up in apartments my whole fucking adult life, and so like and also, I don't know if you guys follow me on other social medias, but maybe I'll go show you guys in a second. But I'm building a whole home gym in the back. Like I got my boxing bag, and I'm also gonna get a pull-up bar, and I got weight set now, and eventually I'll get like some kind of banco, which is what do you call it? Like a what do you call it? Like a spot to do like bench press on, but not with the whole bar, but like with free weights. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm building up in the back of my place. If you guys want to check that out, I just did a story. When I was hitting the bag the other day. Um, and that's something that you can't put up in a little baby studio. So there are benefits of having a house for sure, for sure, for sure. You know. Um, okay, let me get caught up here. Yeah, Enzo Vega, hello, hola, hello, hello, Almut, hi, hello. Okay, here, let me get caught up real quick. I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, it would be nice if Paraguay can qualify for Group D. Yeah, DJ Kamochi says 100%, 30 meters squared is small. But yeah, but look at the amenities. It's basically club life, gym, tennis, pool. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. I just wasn't going to go down that because I didn't want to drag my dog all the way from America and put him in a high rise. I've already lived that life. We're not in a high rise in America because they're fucking expensive in America. But I just didn't want to do the. Even though if it was just me, I would totally probably live in a high rise. Myself, personally, because the amenities are nice. But I also knew that I was gonna most likely be here a long time, so that's why like I don't have a problem like buying a boxing bag, um, building something up in the back where I can utilize. So anyways, okay, from Mercado Cuatro, isn't isn't it a bit noisy during the busy hours? Pacific Coast Northern. I don't know what he said to that. Okay, I'm getting a bigger place, but cleaning it gets exhausting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I spent my whole weekend like cleaning up my place, like for real. Sweeping, mopping, doing the outside here with the weed whacker, and I got to take care of the front too. So, but it kind of it's good for me because I can just kind of zone out and just do it and just chill out. And I kind of need that time and you know that labor, right? Um, Sometimes it's good, man, to just humble yourself, get the fuck out the computer. And yeah, I know that I could literally like, but the thing is too, I would have three people coming in and out like every week, like doing this side and then doing that side and then like coming in and cleaning. And I'm like, nah, I could take care of it. Um, when I've had girls, like seeing girls a little bit more frequently, they would help me out too. But I haven't lately, like a little bit with having girls come through, but not too much lately. Cause I just have too much shit to do, man. And girls take a lot out of you, bro. Especially if they want to fucking argue and like say why don't you come to my house and like all kinds of stupid shit. I'm like, nah, I don't got time for that shit. Like, no, or like I don't got time to go down to Asuncion on a fucking date night. Like, and I just don't want to. And like, dude, you know what sucks in my case too is some girls have seen my fucking videos when I've been on like rooftop restaurants and shit, and they all fucking expect that shit. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, nah, man. Like, that was a girl. I like, especially Zulu. Like the girl I took to Zulu. I was like, this is a girl. Like, damn. I could. It didn't work or nothing, but I could see like maybe marrying one day. Like, you not hell no. Like, come on, man. Like, this is just kind of a fun thing situation. So that they kind of all get in their mind like there's one girl right that I saw like years ago, and then she straight up told me, oh, like, oh, I see you at restaurants. Like, well, when are you taking me? I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, like, nah, I don't think so. Like, damn, like, you ain't that motherfucking special. I don't think so. But this is why I get in trouble too, man. Because some of them will watch this shit back in Spanish, bro. So, anyways, I gotta kind of be careful what I say, but at the same time, I really don't give a shit either because you know I don't have time to give a shit. They're pretty much on board or they're not. Okay, yeah, you guys are talking to each other, tucked into a neighborhood that's quiet and safe, except for some fireworks. Oh, dude, the fireworks, dude, I can handle the dogs, but the fucking fireworks, bro. I swear to God, they put them like right in front of my fucking house, dude. And it's not like they're like shooting them up in the air. I don't even know what they're doing, bro, but they're loud as fuck, dude. And like sometimes they're in the middle of the day. Dude, the fireworks, I'm telling you, man. Like I know I kind of sound like a fucking like a I don't know, like an old like geezer expat or some shit, but dude, I'm serious, man. Like the fireworks are just insane sometimes, and they're at the most random fucking times. Doesn't even have to be a holiday. I'm just like, damn, dude. And sometimes they're like insanely loud, like just like will scare the shit out of you, like gunshots. I'm like, damn, dude. But I think it's mostly kids. I think it's actually always kids. But I swear they don't give a shit, bro. They'll just start doing them. But yeah, dude. Like I can handle the music. There you go right now. Fireworks. But today's a holiday though. That's what I should probably be talking about. Actually, the holiday, but that's what I was gonna do a video on. But I don't know, man. It's getting kind of late. I don't know. I don't know if I even want to do a video besides this. Um, yeah, there you go. Fireworks. But okay, here, hold up. Yeah, same. That's why I don't need a big space just to have my 50 meter apartment for two with two bedrooms. Yeah, fireworks and barking dogs, which are very hard to control. Yeah, high rises are overrated. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I say overall yes, but I really like some of the neighborhoods they're in. But at the same time, they are significantly more expensive, or you're gonna have significantly less space. Like here at my house, I have a ton of space. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, damn, dude, like, bro, you live in a house alone with your dog. Like, bro, I couldn't pull this shit off in America, like renting or buying or nothing, bro. Like, nah, nah, man. I have so much space, man, and the kids know me and stuff now. So every time I see my dog out, like whatever, they'll come up to the gate, and my dog is nice, and they'll say hi to me. Like when I was out the other day, whatever. And I know some other people around here, not too many. In my old neighborhood, I knew more people. Um, 'Cause I'm inside a lot, man, on the computer, but sometimes I step out a little bit more, but depends. Yeah, if pandemic happens again, it'll be worse living in a high rise. Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, I hope there's not another pandemic. Bro, you're still a gringo. OFC, they expect fine dining. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm like, man. Yeah, I mean, they totally view me as a gringo, so for sure. And I guess in a lot of ways I am, but I'm just like, dude, nah, man, like fuck off. And you know what I really don't like too? It's like there's almost no guy here who's and I'm actually a really good fucking cook. Like I can make a lot of stuff, you know? I'm like that's an intimate experience by itself. But the thing is like okay, so all right, here, hold up, story time. But there's a girl like years ago who I saw, right? And then the other day I was like, "Hey, you want to come over? Like, I'll cook a meal, whatever." Like I'm offering. I'm not telling her to. I'm offering to. And she's like, you know what she said? She's like, I'm not that kind of girl anymore. I'm like, you know what I said? I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean, right? And then she said, that's when she brought up oh, I see you taking these girls out to this restaurant and this one and this steakhouse and this churrascaria and that fucking place. I'm like, first of all, you don't even know that I'm with girls because I don't post that shit. But she just assumes I am, right? But second of all, I don't really step out too much anymore, right? Um, but yeah, and then she also said I'm not that kind of girl. I'm like I was thinking to myself, I was like I already got it in years ago. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like you can't take that back. And she says now I'm a different person. I'm like what the fuck? I'm like no, you ain't no different person. You know what I said? I'm sure I pissed her off. You know what I said? I said what did I say? I was like I don't. I said, I don't understand why older women think that they can have more demands after more mileage. I think I said kilometros. I straight up said that, man, and like she didn't respond because I'm sure she was pissed off. But I was just like, man, come on, dude. Like what? I mean, like, are you kidding me? Like, I can obviously cook well. I have a brand new fucking house, basically. My dog is friendly and nice, and girls love my dog. Like, you can check this place out. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I was like, what the fuck makes you think you're so goddamn special these days, I'm like, damn, like what have you done, Shit, I'll tell you what I've done. I've done a lot of different fucking things lately. But I don't know. It's just different, obviously, between men and women. But I hope if any ladies watch this back, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But seriously though, like she's becoming more entitled, right? And I'm like, dude, I mean, yeah, we had our adventures in the past, and like, I mean, you just think you're the shit now. I'm like, for what? You know, like, nah, like, and like it was. I mean, yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking for nothing fucking, serious, I guess either, but just a night, but it was just kind of ridiculous, bro. Like the whole red pill shit and like the whole like the realities of the world. Like it's true for whatever fucking culture, man, and women have a hard time accepting that, whether it's in the U.S. or here or whatever the fuck. It's like, no, you don't. In my eyes, you don't become more beautiful with age. Like, in fact, you should become sweeter and kinder and like, more, humble and not fucking so entitled and shit, like. But anyways, I'm sure I piss people off if they watch this back. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I get it. They suck. 1 on Wednesday. Perfect timing. All those fireworks would trigger me. Bob, what's up, man? It's been a while. What's up? What's up? JPG, LMAO. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Women cannot cook or help, or helping to cut vegetables. LMAO. Yeah. High kilometers with no warranty. With no warranty. Hell no, bro. That's funny as fuck. Oh man. Okay, the JPG. I don't know why they think we love the nagging. Yeah, expats simp spoil them. That's another thing. Well, I mean, I don't want to be with a woman who's been with other foreigners. Like if it's like Argentinian or Chilean or Brazilian, I don't really give a fuck. But I don't want one that's been with like an American or anything like that. Pacific Coast Northern block them. Then when they message you from their friends from their friend's number, they will have a different attitude. Yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. Like, I didn't even expect her to have an attitude and have such a like an entitlement fucking complex. I was like, Jesus Christ. I didn't even really mean it, but I didn't even go down the line of explaining all this shit to her. But I was kind of like, I'm kind of known, right? Like, I can't. Okay, how do I say this shit in a nice way? How do I say this shit in a nice way? You wouldn't. Okay. She wouldn't be on the list for anything serious. You know what I mean? Like just pretty much fun time. But at the same time, I was trying to be a gentleman about it. And so, anyways, man, whatever, bro. I don't really give a fuck because there's a lot of girls around here too that live way fucking closer than she did. Oh, that was the other thing actually too. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Look, there's this restaurant that's kind of close to my crib. Like, I mean, like 5 minutes away. I said, okay, well, we can go meet up there. Do you want to meet up there? She said, that's too far. I was like, what the fuck do you mean that's too far? Like, it's not like I'm not like I'm staying in Capiatá, which I used to say years ago in my family when we first met. I'm like, I live a lot closer than Capiatá these days, right? She's like, nah, but that's too far. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like, I'm like, you're already rushed in your mind, and now you're fucking stressing me out because now all I'm gonna think about, even if we do meet up, is when the fuck like you're gonna gonna be rushed, or I'm like, like fuck this shit. So I just hit up a couple other girls and whatever. But yeah, man, I was like, and it's just some bullshit, bro. Anyways, yeah, expat simps. Yeah, for the ones who know, bro. But man, how do I say this nicely too about the expat simps, bro? There are some guys, and I know some of these guys, right? And they're nice guys, dude. They are, and some of them follow me and stuff. But bro, I see how much some of these guys spend on women here, bro. Like, I'm not talking about like a nice casual date night. I'm talking about footing the bill for an entire groups of clubs. And I'm just kind of like, damn, dude, like, holy shit, man. Like, you're spending racks in Asuncion? That's kind of crazy, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, I would probably be investing that in some other shit personally. Again, I'm a little bit older though than some of these guys. Like, some of these guys are still in their 20s, and I get it. I was all about that shit too. But even if I had that money in my 20s, I would be like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if spending racks, on a weekend, like here, I don't know, man. I would do so much more with like racks on racks on racks. Like I would be like going back to Encarnacion, like Airbnb-ing it up, chilling on the beach type shit, Like if I had that much to just blow. Um, but I do think it's kind of spoiling some of these girls. But a lot of these girls, bro, they're Instagram babies, and they're fucking. Some of them are influencers and shit, and I don't vibe with them, bro. Like there's just one in particular. I won't say her name, but I don't get along with her, bro. Like in fact, like she tries to comment and shit, or like she tries to DM me on some shit, cause I kind of there's this fucking influencer who I fucking hate, like a dude who just like keeps insulting the people, and like I told him off or whatever, like everybody did, cause like he insulted like a mother who's like like I guess more impoverished, and made fun of her autistic kid. So like I got pissed, and everybody got pissed about it. And she's friends with this dude, and she's all like DMing me and like, what do you mean? And blah, 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 blah. And she DM'd me before on some stupid shit, and like I just straight up ignore her. Like I'm not trying to start beef or nothing, because like we're kind of all in the same realm of like this fucking online shit. And Paraguay is a small country, so that's why I'm not like saying her name or nothing. But I don't like I don't take advice from you. Like this one person in particular, like she kind of fucked up her whole life already, and she acts like she's the shit. And I'm like, look, you haven't done anything in your life but just exist as a young woman, as a okay. This is the hint I will give out. This is the hint I will give out who it is, and y'all can do your homework if you want, but I'm not gonna say a name. This is somebody who got impregnated at 17 years old in America, had an anchor baby, and became an influencer, and then brought all her fucking American ass bullshit back here. And then she wants to give me advice. I'm like, no, I don't take advice from people like that. You know what I mean? And what the fuck have you done to earn anything? I don't take advice from somebody like that. So, anyways, okay, 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 Isa, check. Hello. Sorry, I went on a rant, but yeah. My grandfather said it's best never give woman all the love or all the money, for sure. Smart man. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure your grandfather's probably more in the greater generation, but bro, boomers are the ultimate simps, really, truly. Like, there's been like multiple channels that break that shit down, but it is kind of true. And like a lot of us are trying to learn from the mistakes. Gen Xers are too, though, for sure. A lot of them have gave everything, their entire lives to women, and then the women just absolutely destroyed them when they got in their fifis, and they want a new experience, a new man, and they're getting bored and shit, and then so they divorce and get half, and then they fuck around, and then find out that fucking it's not even that good of an experience and all that. So yeah. um yeah. Pacific Coast Northern says, get worried when the WhatsApp message starts with "Mi amor, necesito." Yeah, block. Yeah, bro. Oh my fucking god. I hate those girls, bro. Like, nah. Like, you really? You're starting off like that? Like, nah, I ain't that. Like, what the fuck? I'm not desperate, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, you know? Hell, even if I was, like, shit, my money ain't your money. Fuck out of here, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. DJ Kamochi says, sorry, no drama, goodbye. My drama? Or, just, or yeah, ladies drama? Yeah. Yeah. Hope I'm not being dramatic talking about this. Yeah, I'm just talking real, though, because there's some girls, man, who think they're the shit, and especially, that one I was mentioning, the influencer or whatever. Like, bro, she went to America, and not only that, but she's like exporting bullshit ass like American culture here to all the women. It's not just her; it's just a lot of other ones too. So, oh, ladies drama, yeah. Okay, yeah. JPEG said boomers had it so easy they could never understand our struggle. Yeah, like economic, yeah. They had their shit to deal with though, but when the whole happy wife happy life thing kind of started with them though, and then they set the standard for the simping, like, like, oh, well, let me just defer to my wife, like she's the last word. And you guys, when I tell you this, I seriously mean it. It's like every single one of my friends, like families, like operated that way. Like almost every, like, it was the Latinos, yeah, here and there, not so much, but like mostly like the white folks. uh Damn, dude, that was a loud fucking firework. That's what I'm talking about. That firework that just happened, imagine that in the middle of the day. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? That's the fireworks I'm talking about, those super loud ones. For no reason, for no reason. They don't even like, okay, it's raining now, but the fireworks, like, they don't even like shoot up and like do nothing cool. They just make loud sounds, so I don't really get it. Boomers had it easy, what the fuck? No, no, I mean, Boomer didn't have it easy like that. Like, they had their struggle, especially the ones who, were faced with the Vietnam War draft, and also a lot of Boomers had to work factory jobs. Like, with more younger generations had more options to work more white collars. So I get that for sure. Um, so I don't want to put it like that, but they did have a better economy, and also they, like I said, they kind of set the standard for the whole happy wife happy life thing, which is only trickled down to us, which created a shit ton of entitlement. And I hope that entitlement doesn't come here, but I'm already kind of seeing that it is coming here, you know. And yeah, yeah, big fireworks. Yeah, dude, that shit was loud for no reason. Like, they don't even do nothing cool. At least in the states, they shoot it up in the air and it does something cool. Yeah. Um, Elamut, can you own assault rifles there? I don't think so, man. No, you can't own assault rifles. You can own a gun, but not an assault rifle. That's uniquely American. I don't know what you can own here though, to be honest. I know for sure handguns for sure. Yeah. When I was a kid here, hold up. Let me back up a little bit. All right. Chill. Use it as a backrest here. All right. Wait. Okay. Hold up. What are you guys saying? When I was a kid here, I used to group up fireworks and let them rip, and all the caramel alarms went off. I miss those days. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's why they're doing it. Pacific Coast Northern. Yeah, you can. AR-15s and Mark 18 configuration. Damn, that's very specific. Shit, I don't even know what you're talking about with the 10 point. I mean, yeah, whatever. I could figure it out, but okay, interesting. I did not know that. I didn't know you can own assault rifles here. Yeah, you can go to a gun store. I've gone to several gun stores. Okay. Yeah, you can own guns, but nothing fully automatic. Okay. Huh. I guess I don't understand that. I mean, aren't AKs are automatic? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff, you guys. To be honest, I never owned in America. I'm not against it. I've thought about it here. uh, it's just not the first thing I want to spend money on. I got other shit I need to fucking spend money on. But I'm not against it though. All semi, but cool shit. Semi AK-47. Huh. Interesting. But a question though. You can't walk around with it, right? Or like, well, what's the rule? Is it like concealed carry, or is it like do you have to keep it in your house, or like only shoot it on the range, or like what's the rule with that? I'm curious. If someone wants to spell that out, man, I'm so glad it's raining though, man. It was so hot the other days, like deathly hot. It was like 101 Fahrenheit for all you Americans. It was 101 the other day, and yeah, dude, it was freaking hot, man. That was the day that, well, that was the weekend, right? And I knew that the rain was coming, so that's why I wanted to cut my grass and stuff first. But I was out here when it was probably like, no, that was the other day. That was like 97 degrees, and then they installed my boxing bag. Well, I mean, I helped the guy. That day was like 101 degrees. Yeah, Saturday was fucking hot, dude. 101. Yeah, you can get concealed carry, but okay, okay, yeah. Well, I think I might have to wrap this up, guys. I got some stuff to do. I might have to release a real video because it is December 8th. It is a holiday here, and I was at least gonna touch on it a little bit about. I'm not gonna because I already covered. Very, I think I covered it well. The history of Kakupe and the Virgencita and Indio Jose in my Kakupe video when I had some footage. So I'm not gonna cover the history, but today is a special day here. Arguably just as big as Christmas, at least for the religious holidays. So I'll probably do a video on that today. Still, probably release it around what midnight my time, 10 p.m. Eastern, something like that. I mean, if it gets uh, if it converts and all that. Otherwise, what I gotta eat something, quick workout, and that's it for the rest of the night. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of OGs, Pacific Coast Northern, man, I can never say your screen name, Bob's it, whatever. uh, JPG, Alamut, thanks for joining. DJ Kamochi, thanks for joining. Let's see who else has come on here. There's other OGs that popped up. Aaron popped up. Uh, who else? Who else? Eileen popped up for a while. Oh, MVT Cracker. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. It's good to see him. Or I can't see you guys, but you know what I mean. Uh, who else here? Anyways, I think I got everybody. So you got it right. My name. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, DJ Kamochi. Have a smooth work with the further videos, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm starting to go live a little bit more because it's a little bit of a cheat code to get subscribers. Um, every time I've been going live lately, I get like minimally two or three, but sometimes I'll even get like five. And most of the time they'll actually be Paraguayan, right? So probably don't know what I'm saying, or not everybody, maybe some people. Uh, but they just like that I'm here in Paraguay doing something, you know, and talking about something. And so yeah. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all in the next live whenever we catch each other. Not easy for new subs. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I get 2,000 here in a tonight or tomorrow or a couple days. We'll see. But yeah, that 2,000 mark will be really nice. I'm like what, like 7 away, 8 away, something like that. But yeah. All right, you guys. Peace out. Till next time.